Blog Talk Radio.
The number one podcast for plus-size women. I'm your host, Shanice Lewis, coming to you live from Los Angeles. Today is Wednesday, January 19th, 2011. Today we have a very special show with exciting news from Lane Bryant. Lane Bryant is the most recognized name in plus-size clothing with an emphasis on fashion and fit, not merely size, which makes them a style leader. Cacique plus-size intimates are Lane Bryant's exclusive and are famous for the fit solutions and fashion stylings they offer in bras, panties, sleepwear, and more. February 20th at Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Lane Bryant will have an explosive fashion show, and our special guest today is Heather McGarry, marketing specialist at Lane Bryant, who will not only give us the inside scoop on the fashion show, but will also reveal the winner of the Lane Bryant model search. And so without further ado, let's welcome Heather to the show. Hi, Heather.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful, Shanice. How are you?
I'm good. So Lane Bryant was so active in the plus community last year in 2010 and is continuing to do so this year. Why do you think it's so important for Lane Bryant to reach out to his customers on an intimate level at these local events?
Well, you know, there are so many local events throughout the country. We have 750 stores. Mm-hmm. And I think each town has something going on. And I know as a company that we wish we could hit all of them. And in 2010, we participated in Full Figured Fashion Week, Love Your Body Day, which is something that you put on, which is fabulous.
Thank you.
And, you know, some of the smaller runway shows, fashion shows that are in the malls and at local, I want to say, you know, we do some of the ones that are, you know, for the women's conventions. Mm-hmm. But it's a way to, you know, hit our customer. You know, our customer is interested in fashion. And so we always try to stay, you know, one step ahead with them. So I think it is important. Lane Bryant is very well recognized. And I think in the past maybe we haven't done as much to be in the social circle. Mm-hmm. And I think this past year we really have stepped up that and, you know, tried to reach our customers on different levels. And, you know, fashion is not a size. So, right. You know, I think that's our main priority and our main message to get out. You know, everybody can look good. It doesn't matter what size. So, you know, everybody should feel great about themselves, feel good, and look good.
So what are some of the things we can expect from Lane Bryant in 2011?
Well, we're definitely going to participate in Full Figured Fashion Week again.
Okay.
In New York and in L.A., which that was a great event in L.A. Mm-hmm. In October. I had a blast. I got to go to my first one, and it was just wonderful. We're doing some conventions. You know, there's also some women's conventions that we're participating in on local levels where we're supplying clothes for fashion for some of the – they also like the Dress for Successes.
Okay.
So we want to participate there, too. And there's just some obviously the fashion show coming up. You know, we haven't done a fashion show since 2002, a big fashion show. I think the last one, you know, we've done some, you know, on the runways with Full Figured Fashion Week and the Love Your Body Day, but to put on a big event like we did in 2002 and prior to that, I think the last one was with Anna Nicole Smith. So,
wow.
yeah, who
so
was the star of the
deal.
show. It is.
And so one of the things you mentioned already in the works this year is the Lane Bryant Fashion Show in Las Vegas, which will be Sunday, February 20th. Now, what can we expect from this fashion show?
Well, it's going to be a huge event, and we have some of our top models attending, that we use in our print advertising and our commercials.
Okay.
We also have, this is going to be a cacique show also. And, I know everybody's very familiar with the Victoria's Secret show. Well, we can do it too.
Right.
That's
right.
So, there's no reason. I mean, the cacique is one of our top lines, and I think everybody who has ever gone into cacique, and if they can't find a bra there, I'd be really surprised. I mean, it's one of our top lines, and they are, we want to put on a good show with the cacique line and showcase exactly the same way any other company would do it.
So the Lane Bryant fashion show will be strictly lingerie, and that's it?
No, we will have sportswear also.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have 36 outfits in total. Oh,
this is going to be a big show.
It is.
So,
I'm so excited about it. I just saw some of the outfits, and it's so exciting. The designers have done such a fabulous job.
Awesome. Besides the model search winner, who are some of the other models that will be participating in the fashion show?
Well, I'm sure you're familiar with Ashley Graham, who was in our red bra commercial that, caused all the controversy last year.
Yes, we love Ashley.
Yeah, Ashley's wonderful. We have Lizzie Miller, Maisha. I don't know if you remember Maisha.
We love Maisha too.
Yeah, I mean, she's fabulous. She just looks stunning. We have Candace, and we have, I'm trying to remember everybody's name, and I meant to write it down. Sarah Slick. There's a group from Wilhelmina and a group from Ford.
Okay, so these are the top models.
They are. And they're so excited to do it, too. So I can't wait to get out there and see what they can bring. And, they've done runway before, but I don't, with Lane Bryant, we have not done one for so long. And so these girls haven't been part of our runway shows. We had Kate Dillon and some others, 10 years ago. But these girls are, have been around just for the past few years, so they're so excited to do it also.
Wow, that sounds exciting. So in addition to the model search winner that we're going to announce soon on the show, we also have more news to break today. Now, at the fashion show in Las Vegas, you're going to have official Lane Bryant bloggers covering the event. So tell us who you selected.
Well, I don't know if you were familiar. We did a Lane Bryant blogger conference in June, and we were one of the first companies to do that. We brought 12 different bloggers to our home office, treated them sort of to a whole day of experiences at the home office, getting to forecast the fashion and see what's coming up. And they were
you can
wonderful.
See those videos on Inside Curve.
You can, yeah, from all 12. And we chose some of them to bring them back and bring them out to the show so that they can, post, pre, during, and post event, because they have so many followers also. And their followers want to hear the stories from them and how they see it. So I think it's very important to include, bloggers and also editors, because we have Madeline Jones from Plus Model Magazine coming, and she's wonderful. I know you've met her.
Maddie.
Oh, she's great. We have Amy Cheshire from Madison Plus.
Oh, we love Madison Plus. That's a good one.
Yeah, Sarah Bartlett from Bombshell Beauty. And she's in the Minnesota area, and she's great. Great. We also have Queen Esther Renee. She's Miss Plus America.
Yes, familiar with her.
So she's going to come out. And so we're, some of these ladies, and we're still working on a few others, trying to get them out, some of the other names out there. We would have loved to have somebody like Ashley Falcon, and I know there's time commitments, and it's sort of an issue. It's President's Day weekend, so we're trying to work on some more. But they just love this kind of stuff too, and they love to be able to go back and tell their readers what happened from their eyes and from their point of view.
Exactly. So that's exciting, and blogging is a real big thing right now.
It is. I mean, anything with social media, I think has become such, just in the past 2 years, it's amazing where people get their news. And, it's online. A lot of it is online. If you want to
some days I don't turn on the television. It's strictly online.
Right. Exactly. And now, I just got one of the iPads, and everything's right there. And I'm addicted now, but everything's right there. So, online presence is just huge right now. And I think a lot of our, women use online news more than anybody else, women from like 25 to 55.
Oh, really?
And that's where they get their news. And that's where, they're the ones that are playing the games. And, so you have to connect to them where they are. And
right.
That's not to say that you've got to take away any of the direct mail or anything else. It's just you have to connect where they are also.
Right, you have to keep up with the times.
And I think that's where Facebook comes in, and Twitter, and and our own social community, Inside Curve.
Now, the bloggers that you mentioned that are going to be blogging from your fashion show, will they be blogging on Inside Curve, or will you provide links to their personal blogs?
We'll put up links to their personal blogs. I think a lot of our reach is from Facebook right now. And our Facebook page has been growing leaps and bounds just in the past few days, which we have a promo right now. It's 30% off, and it was amazing. Just, we gained 10,000 yesterday. So,
in one day?
Well, in a day and a half. I was amazed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and that was just with the promotion that's going on. I was like, wow. I mean, it's amazing how many people are so tuned in. And so I'm going to we'll provide links to their personal blogs, and I think I'd love for them to do a recap on Inside Curve, too.
Yes, and I'll be there on behalf of Lane Bryant, and I'll definitely be blogging about it as well.
Yes, I can't wait to see you. Cannot wait to see you. You have to come for the show.
Yes, and so you also just mentioned the Facebook promo. So tell us about the Facebook promo you have on for Lane Bryant on Facebook.
We do. We have Facebook Friends and Family. It's 30% off your entire purchase. So we have not done a coupon on Facebook before. Usually it's myself posting our current promotions, but this is exclusive for Facebook users and our Facebook fans. You like us on Facebook and you get a 30% off coupon. So it's going through January 23rd.
So is this going to be an ongoing thing on the Lane Bryant Facebook, like every week or month it'll be a new coupon?
Depending on the current in-store promotions, I know that we have more plans to run more promotions just exclusive for Facebook. I don't know dates yet. This is our first one, so but so far so good. So I think that as long as it's positive, I think we'll be able to keep it going in some form.
Now let's talk about this model search, because that is what everybody is waiting to hear. So
I know.
I saw a lot of people posting YouTube links on Inside Curve. So is that how you submitted to be in this contest?
You did. You had to submit a video link, 1 minute or less, of yourself walking the runway in your own way or fashion. We needed to see your walk. There was I have to be honest, there were so many submissions. I was amazed at some of the creativity and the work that these ladies went into these videos. It was the most difficult thing to have to narrow it down in any way. It was incredible. And we had 4 in-store promotions. We had one in Detroit, L.A., Mall of America, and in Las Vegas. So we also gave them the ability, excuse me, on December 17th and December 22nd, I believe, in the different stores, that they could go in. And they could also do this at any time. They could go in and ask an associate to assist them with their video.
Oh, that was nice.
So, and also the associate, if whoever won, if an associate took the picture, or took the video, then the associate was also commended too. So there was quite a few all over the country that came in. They were in store and did the video, which was great.
Wow.
And we had such a great turnout in the stores, and like Detroit store, I think there was over 60 or 70 people that showed up. I mean, there was a line. It was wonderful. I mean, it's amazing how many women, and especially with plus models, it's hard to break into it. It's something that they don't know how to go about to do.
Right.
And and there are so many new companies and new people like yourself, like Madeline Jones, and people who are promoting, the plus models.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's very exciting. And they're giving them the ways, the tools that they need to utilize their talents. But these videos were incredible. They were all incredible.
Now, when you watched the video submissions, what were you looking for? What stood out to you?
Well, we started off walk. I mean, their runway walk itself, because they will be walking in our runway show in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And that was our first, the personality and creativity, and how they basically how they handled themselves. We had 494 submissions.
Wow.
And I swear, the last day was last Thursday, and we had 200 just the last day. And
wow, everybody waited till the last minute.
I was like, because I was trying to keep up with it, during because it started on November 24th. And, we all tried to keep up watching the videos as they came in. Every other day or so we'd pull them and make sure we got to watch them and do our ratings. And then the last day, it was Thursday, and it was just like everybody put it in. So it was a long weekend for us to go through everything. And they were all so wonderful. I'm going to definitely showcase some more of the ladies on Facebook, because there's so many, there were only 3 prizes.
Mm-hmm.
The grand prize obviously being the trip to Vegas and, to walk the runway, but that was the grand prize. And there was a first and second prize with gift cards, $500 gift card and a $300 gift card. But some of these videos were just wonderful. There were skits. There were.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
so when they went the extra mile, did that make them more memorable and made them stand out more?
Some, absolutely. Some did. There were so many that were so creative, but, we really had to narrow it down to a walk and, the personality that came through, and the creativity was definitely involved too.
And so you said you received around 500 video submissions.
Yep.
Did you watch every single one of those videos?
I watched every single one. I didn't miss one. I watched every single one. And also our creative director, and, we narrowed it down, and then we sent out we have a plus model agent that worked with us, and he ended up selecting the finals.
Okay.
So yeah, it was exciting, and I can't say enough about all of the different kind of videos. I mean, they were just wonderful, and I think that's one of the biggest questions that we get, whether it be on our Facebook page or Inside Curve. How do I become a model for you? How do I become a model for you? And we haven't done a model search for a long time, and we do use agencies, and I always suggest to find a good agent. That's the first and foremost. So find a good agent who's going to book you right and make sure that, you're being utilized correctly.
Right. And so tonight on the show, we're just going to announce the grand prize winner, or do you have second and third places with?
I have we have grand prize, first and second, and I have all 3.
Oh,
and we
okay.
did do an associate contest, too, for an associate to win a trip to Vegas, because I think it's important. We have so many beautiful ladies that work in our stores.
Mm-hmm.
And, a lot of them, whether they be part-time or full-time, I mean, they're gorgeous women. So they also, and they're strutting their fashion every day for,
right.
at the store. And so
they're really selling the clothes when you walk in the store.
Yeah, absolutely. They look fabulous. I have not been in a store yet to walk in and not see somebody that made me want to get what they had on. So that's always good. So we also had an associate contest, and I've been trying to reach her so that I could announce her. I was able to reach the manager, and I haven't been able to reach her, so I haven't been able to announce her name yet. But we had some great associates that also, made their submissions, and they were wonderful too.
Okay, so are you ready to make the announcements right here live on the show? It's not posted anywhere, so this is the first time it's going to be revealed, right?
It is.
This is a Plus Model Radio exclusive. The winner of the Lane, and let's go over. The winner is going to win what again?
Do you want to go start with the winner, or do you want to start with second place and go
Okay,
backwards?
Let's start at second place and then go.
Okay. Second place was C.J. Laguerre. And she won a $300 gift card to Lane Bryant. And
all right.
And she was wonderful. She was very creative in hers.
Do we know what city they're from, or you can't say?
I would love to say. I have not seen her. I want to say it was Iowa, but I hate to put that out there, and it's not right.
Okay.
I do know the other two because I got some of their information back quickly.
Okay.
Our first place winner was Denatrice Stinson. And obviously they weren't picked for their names because this one was a little bit more difficult. Denatrice Stinson, and she's from Florida.
Okay.
And she's done some plus modeling before because she's done in a runway show she had done, and she was stunning.
All right.
Absolutely stunning. And we have, for our grand prize winner.
Wait, let me give you a drum roll. Wait a minute.
Yeah, well, it's Denatrice. Wonderful. We have Sydney Sales.
Sydney Sales. So she's the grand prize winner that's going to be in Vegas?
She is.
All right.
She was. She did great.
I have all these sound effects. So
yes, very good.
It's Sydney Sales, and where is she from?
You know, this is the funniest thing. She actually applied at our Las Vegas store.
Okay.
She is from the Vegas area. So she was one of the in-store applicants, and she was fabulous. The way they set the whole store up for that event was great, and she just walked that runway. And I'll be posting her information here soon, too. So everybody will get to see the runway, and just a wonderful smile, and you could just see the personality exude out of her. So I was so excited.
Congratulations to all the ladies here. And tell us the website for more information about the fashion show and for ticket information.
Okay. You can either go through lanebryant.com and hit Inside Curve, which is at the bottom, and there's a story on our latest buzz, which is Diva Las Vegas, and you'd be able to click there and find out where you can go to attend the show, or you can go to insidecurve.lanebryant.com directly, and this is our social proprietary site that we started over a year and a half ago now, and this is where all the news is. This is where we try to get all the blog information, anything fun that's happening, and like the Love Your Body Day is also still posted with that runway show. So it's the place to go where you can find everything that's going on behind the scenes at Lane Bryant.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show and breaking the news first on Plus Model Radio. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And I will see you next month in Vegas.
I'm excited. I'll see you there.
All right. Thanks again, Heather.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Denise. Bye.
And thank you to Heather for being a fabulous guest this evening. Tune in next week, and we'll have more Plus industry professionals with stories to not only inspire you, but to keep you connected with the curvy community. If you're interested in advertising on our show or being a guest, visit the website at www.plusmodelradio.com. And if you haven't already, don't forget to join our Facebook fan page at facebook.com/plusmodelradio. I've been your host this evening, Shanice Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting Plus Model Radio. Until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be blessed.